such a jam, right? Oh my gosh. All right, welcome back. This is TrendingSA on SABC3 and online we are on TrendingSA.tv. Thank you so much for all of your Twitter posts, all of your Insta posts, all of the love. We love reading them.
How can you see that without your glasses?
I can't. I just know this part off by heart.
Oh, because I'm just like, what is going on?
All right, it's time now for our Women Crush Wednesday. Are you ready for this talent? She is a diverse actress who has starred in the most gripping television shows, from Backstage to the taxi drama Mzansi on SABC1 to Home Affairs. She really has made a mark for herself in the entertainment industry. Woo-hoo! I know this part off by heart as well. Earlier this year, she starred in the local production of the hit Broadway play, The Color Purple. All my life I've had to fight. Not only that, but this amazing woman can sing, and she's just released new music as well. Come on, put your hands together and go crazy for the incredible Lerato Mvelase. Welcome.
Thank you.
Second of all, skin goals. Yeah. You must give us the recipe before you leave. Thank you very much. Okay. And let's dig into the background. I mean, I remember watching you on stage. You were in Greece that year.
Greece, oh my word, that's years ago.
And
I didn't even have kids then.
The very next, well, I mean, you were in high school.
Yeah.
And I remember watching as like the grade below, whatever, and thinking, why didn't I audition? I need to get my together. And the next year we did something else, and just being so inspired by watching you and hearing you sing and just being so amazing. So the background goes, you were born and bred in Soweto, you went to Sacred Heart College, and we went to the same school. And then where did this love and passion, was it a Diablo situation or was it there beforehand?
Oh, yeah. Guys, it started way back in the 80s, while I was still in elementary school. And church. I was that kid, you know, when they're having Sunday school singing in the front, they're like, now 10 rand, bengicela lengani ule futhi. I was that girl.
Wow.
I was the Whitney Houston. You know, I'm from the era of Whitney Mariah, not Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey back then. And yeah, that's, I mean, I didn't understand what it meant. What I knew was that when I'm on stage, mothers are happy. Everyone is excited to sing on stage. People are praising me. And I knew that this is what I want to do. I just didn't have the words for it then. And obviously when I got to high school, I was told you could study drama. And that's exactly what I did. And I went to Wits, studied drama, and the rest is history.
You're amazing.
Yeah. So you go to Wits or you go to Verts.
You go to Verts. I went to Verts.
You study, you finish, you come out, you get on Backstage, you get on Mzansi. I mean, so many of these roles that you play, and a lot of them were memorable, but one that we really do remember is the role that you had as Katlego on Home Affairs.
Oh, yes.
Remember this? You remember this?
Yes.
Let's see.
Thandeka, are you there? Katlego. Nkosi yami, Thandeka, ngiyaxolisa.
Ngiyaxolisa kakhulu.
Cha, ukuphi? Ngizoza manje. No, lalela. Ayisekho. Ayisekho? Ama-test clear, cancer ayisekho.
Wow. Sure. So from all these roles that I've mentioned, of course, there are many more that you've done as well. Which was the most challenging and which was your favorite?
Oh, dear. Katlego was obviously my favorite because it catapulted my career to a different level. Everyone knew me from, you know, Home Affairs. And it was also challenging because it was dealing with my own personal issues.
Oh, wow.
And I suppose that's why a lot of people were like, you play that role like... And it's because I was dealing with my own family issues. I was dealing with my own daddy issues. And so it was pretty challenging because I had never had to face myself. And through the role, I had to face my own demons. And I did. And it kind of healed me.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Sure.
Good for
Talking
you.
about family, Mdasekai, you have your brother rapper is Proverb.
Yes.
Isn't that annoying to have a famous sibling? Doesn't it take away the focus from you? Can't you just go back to Kimberly? Can't you just? Really.
No.
Tell us about that, Lala.
It
Do
is
people
so
compare
beautiful.
you guys? He's such an amazing soul.
Yeah, no, it's so beautiful, because he's such an inspiration, not only to people out there, but to us as a family, to see somebody who, my brother works hard, guys.
does.
He works extremely hard. And what I love about him is the fact that, everywhere you see him, Tebogo is the same. He's Tebogo. He's not a celebrity. He loves people. He's always willing to sit down with somebody and engage and share.
Yeah.
And every time we sit down and hook up, it's always a thing of, so what are you up to? What are you doing? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to get this done. And for me, being the younger sister, it's always like, okay, I need to get my stuff going.
So do you talk
He's
business?
inspiring.
Do you talk about the nitty-gritties? How do you, should I structure this contract like this? Do you talk like that with each other?
If there's, like when I branch into music, he was one of the first people I called. And I was like, listen, this is what I want to do. Should I sign with someone? Should I not?
Course.
And he will give me, his advice, and obviously I'll go with what I feel is right for me. But, he's one of those guys, man, that if you sit down with him, trust me, you won't walk away empty.
No, you're very he's an
What a
absolute
lovely
sweetie.
way to be spoken.
I know,
of,
right?
Okay, so these are your two daughters, right? But both of these two girls in the front.
Yes, the one in the purple pants and the one in the red sweater.
girl.
Beautiful. You're a mom of two.
Two girls.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
11 and
remarkable.
5.
Amazing. Now, you're an advocate of women's rights, and being a mother, you're in the position to impart certain knowledge onto your children. And what are the lessons that you are teaching your daughters?
One is validate yourself. Don't wait for anyone to tell you you're beautiful, you're educated, you're pretty, you're good enough. Validate yourself, because anything that comes from outside, if you wait for people to give you praises, sometimes they never come, and that means you're never able to take the first step. So it's validating themselves, it's empowering themselves with knowledge. That's one of the things that we need as women. We need to empower ourselves with knowledge, because if we're not educated, who's going to impart that knowledge? Not that men can't do it, but
He's not a man, so he can't relate.
So it's really about them having to be independent and strong and being able to take care of themselves and not waiting for the world to approve them.
Totally. I think that's such a powerful thing to impart on any children, especially girl children, And I know it must take a real kind of self-validation to then, as you have, accept your ancestral calling.
Yeah.
Which is a path that you've spoken about. Yeah. Tell us some of the challenges that you faced in that space and maybe some of the misconceptions that you've come up against.
Before I got into that space, the challenges that I had were one, a sense of emptiness, where a lot of us walk around and we're feeling empty and you can't even explain what it is. People could be like, but you've got a job, but you're pretty, but you've got this, but you're empty. And that was me. I used to walk around, I was an empty tin.
Sure,
and I knew that there was so much more in me. And, I couldn't even explain it to people. And then you've got these weird dreams. Imagine having to tell people that you don't even know. I walk to you, Musa, and I'm like, oh, I had a dream about you, and this is what's going to happen. Wow. And Musa's like, whoa, hold that, So those are things I used to go through. And when I finally decided to take this journey, it made... Guys, I'm in the most amazing space in my life because it's not even about the ancestral journey. It's just a spiritual journey in general.
Yeah.
It gives you a sense of self-fulfillment. I've never been so happy in my life. And people say, "Oh my God, you're so pretty." I'm pretty because guys, those love me. No, but it just gives you. I'm very centered right now. I'm not shaken. I'm not moved by anything because I know exactly who I am. Before I used to walk into a room and wait for Bobby to say, or approve me or tell me. Now I walk into a room and I take my space.
Yes, Lala.
And that's what this journey has done for me.
Yes,
and
Lala.
the misconceptions that are out there, people say that, but you don't know God. because you pray to ancestors. I'm like, when do I pray to ancestors? Before I even call Mvelase umthembu, before ngibabiza basekhaya, I pray to my creator, because he's the one. Exactly. I pray to him and I say to him, Le dlozi engizolibiza, can you bring me idlozi that love my kids, idlozi that love the job that I do. Hence, I believe that's one of the reasons I excel in what I do, because my ancestors, my God, have approved what I do. And once people understand that, you know, I'm extremely cultural, you know, extremely cultural, and I take pride in the fact that mina ngiyaphahla, guys, you know, ngiyaphahla, and I'm grateful for the little things that happen in my life. And because of that, my life has just moved to a level that I don't even understand, you know. And yeah, so
yes. There's so much to take in, and I'm moved. It's very real. You've built this phenomenal acting career of yours, but now, and you spoke about it earlier, you're moving into the music space.
Yes.
You've got a new single?
I've got a new single.
You got was it Tembalani?
Tembalami was the first one from last year, and now
then
it's Ting Ting, yes.
Okay, so tell us about Ting Ting, and you've got some pretty cool people featuring in the mix. Tell us about this project.
Okay, so this project, I worked with Professor, I worked with Mpumi, who's my best friend, I worked with Emza, I worked with DJ Active, and I'm just surrounded by really amazing people who are pushing me, who are helping me grow, because I am an independent artist. Good. But I've got a great support, you know, within the music business. I've always been a singer, as Bobby told you, and I've been singing. It's just when I got to university, I had to choose what I was going to push first. It was either music, soccer. I used to be a soccer player.
Yes.
Exactly. I think I should be their coach. But anyway, so it was either soccer or acting or music, and I was like, you know what? You can't really learn to be a great singer. Yeah. You can learn to act. So I was like, let me start with acting so that people respect me as an actress. And singing, it's either I have the voice or I don't. And I obviously have the voice, so I don't need to go learn how to sing, because I can sing.
So more music in the pipeline.
Definitely. There is another single coming.
And then are you coming back with The Color Purple when it comes back in August?
No.
Okay. Is there a reason why?
No.
Have I put you on the spot?
No, they just, it was a money issue.
Okay.
They couldn't give me the fee that I wanted, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
And you know what? Good on you for standing your ground for what you desire and what you need. You know what I've learned? If you don't ask for the thing you want, you can never ever complain you didn't get the thing you want.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
I love you. I think you're phenomenal. Thank you very much for being here. Lerato Mvelase, everybody! All right, when we return, what's up on WhatsApp?